The Powell Practice Playbook is today's topic. This business blueprint is something that we have implemented over a decade of business owning and entrepreneurship, supporting other entrepreneurs and elevating their business. Instead of just knowing how to care for patients, they can implement strategy and optimize outcomes while driving revenue in their practice confidently. If you are a provider that has a business but feel like you're working too long, then this program's for you. If you feel like you're burnt out, asking questions all the time of why isn't this working, having long consultations that aren't amounting to the outcome that you're looking for, then this program's for you. We have so many opportunities and providers that have had success from this program that it just continues to build confidence in all of us that having mentorship, having a community, and making sure that you have someone to lean on to zone in on where your business will thrive, where you need to release anything that is no longer working, and how you want to improve for your future and your patient's future is a gift. Often businesses that do not have their mission, vision, and values in alignment feel scattered, and this can lead to a destroyed patient outcome. This is really important because that's our goal, is to deliver a positive experience that patients want to return to. Week 1, we're going to dive into your mission, vision, and values. This may sound simple, but it really helps us to zone in on everything in our business, whether it's the patient selection, the packages you're creating, the memberships you may include, your pricing, your client avatar, the team that you want to create. Everything is in alignment of whether or not it falls back into whether or not your mission, vision, and values is pertaining to all of these choices. In week 2, we're going to identify our patient avatar. This may seem simple, but what we've done is accommodated everybody trying to get business through the door. What now we need to look at is what patient actually drives the treatments that we enjoy doing, where our passions are. We don't want to be the jack of all trades and the master of none. This dilutes our opportunities to have a growing business with a reputation that we can respect and look forward to. And we want to make sure that every patient that comes through our door is referred because people know us for this skill. They know us for this ability to meet the need of this patient. It builds confidence in us. It builds confidence in them and outcomes that we look forward to. Week 3 is all about pricing and financial strategy. Just this week, I trained an office that closed and was encompassed by a bigger opportunity of someone who had system, strategy, and accurate pricing. I know this year that many offices are going to be weeded out because we were thought that chasing the lowest cost or creating the deal, having the promotion, and making everything about a sale was the answer. But if you have a business that has no strategy of financial sustainability, then closing is your only option. We want to make sure that the packages and the ability to have memberships and the treatments that we're providing are priced accordingly, not just based off of what our neighbor is doing. Everyone's base expenses is different. What do you pay for rent? Where are you with insurance? What type of provider are you? What is your level of excellence? Are you a registered nurse, a nurse practitioner, a physician's assistant, a physician? And you want to know your years of experience. You want to know the outcomes you're delivering. It's not based on syringe and per unit. These are Groupon specific. We don't want to be the next Grouponer. We want to be about outcomes that are achievable, that are predictable, that are natural, and that people want to come back to. Week 4 is all about treatment strategy. This varies office to office. There's no wrong answer, but what we need to do is meet the needs of the patients that you look forward to serving. Is this with packages? Is this with memberships? Is this with a patient journey? We want to make sure that one-offs is no longer the case, but strategy and predictable revenue are in alignment with what you have for treatment offerings. What these steps will do is lead to a full schedule, more predictable revenue, and a stable business. In week 5, we'll work on team and systems. This is important because if you are like me, I was the bottleneck of the business. We want to make sure that not every last decision depends only on you. We want systems and operations, a team that aligns with your mission, vision, and values, that can implement strategy and systems, grow your revenue, grow your business, and deliver the outcomes that you all align with. When you build a team that's aligned, you have confident team, you have confident patients, and everyone feels excited about their next step, not waiting for you for their final answer. Aesthetics is predicted to continue to double by 2028. How this is exciting in one space leads us to concern in another. It's a very saturated market, and you need to stand out. If you blend in like the rest and you rely heavily on discounts and promotions, you aren't sustainable, you aren't rememberable, and they won't pick you over the person next door. We want to make sure that you are not diluting yourself and not allowing yourself to be the premium brand. People don't know what investing strategically looks like unless you bring this to the forefront of your business. They cannot have a deal and optimal outcomes. They don't align. They're oxymorons. And so in this week, we're going to talk about how to sustain, how to maintain, how to stand out, and how to elevate not only your brand, your team, your business, and your future with systems, strategy, confidence, and clarity as the best business owner in the industry. Businesses that are going to stand out in the crowd are those that have a clear vision and are identified with value. We want to make sure that our client experience is nothing but exceptional. We want to make sure that our systems are in place so that we have the space to grow, both as an individual and for our clients and for our team to maintain nothing but growth. Each of these offices have systems that allow for long-term patient relationships. This has repeat clients that have beautiful outcomes that you can be confident in. Through experience, I've learned once all of this comes together, your patients feel confident to invest. They're not spending, but they are coming in with knowledge, a piece of it. And so you can elevate their experience by showing your natural, repeatable outcomes that you've been able to deliver through pathways, through strategy, through built relationship, and through experience. The Powell Practice Playbook is a blueprint that was created because I wanted to make sure that everyone had their mission, vision, values, all of their outcomes, strategy, systems, marketing, team, everything in alignment so that they could stand out as a brand that people wanted to be part of. Just like at Powell Studio Academy is an experience all in itself. Using the Powell Practice Playbook, you will implement this strategy, increase your return on revenue, and this is something that we have beautiful, repeatable outcomes with provider and or lead injectors in each office. Just recently, we got the feedback that one of our providers that we had worked with went from 0 salary to a 6-figure salary. Her husband is psyched. No longer a hobby, but strategy, clarity, and precision that she's utilizing to build her office, to build her team, and to deliver an exceptional experience. The Powell Practice Playbook is with limited providers to deliver an exceptional experience. If this sounds like the next steps for you in your business or as a lead provider, please click the link below to register for our next available training.